I'm coming from Spain, Zaragoza. Zaragoza is a city that is between Madrid and Barcelona, but also between Valencia and the Basque Country. So it's an important city as a logistics center. Spain is characteristic by diversity. So if you go to a touristic agent, or you want to see something, some promotional touristic film about Spain, the first thing that in the promotion will tell you is a logo we have. Spain is different. That is something that you hear everywhere. Spain is different. Why Spain is different? Well, because our history is very intense. We have had contributions from many cultures, Arabic, Jews, Romans. So that, and because of the geography that is very hilly, has created a lot of regions, a lot of areas with their own traditions, with their own ways of living and so on. Every region also characterized by a special characteristic. Our region is, people is hard worker, very serious in the work, but also very direct. So they don't play around with the words. They just go right to what they want to say, and that's it. They don't use many words. Just the necessary to tell the message, and they expect you to understand it, and that's it. So I was for many years being a physicist, sometimes forgetting my chemical background. Then the subject of molecular magnetism started in the 80s, late 80s. And I was at the right time, in the right moment, with the right knowledge for people and so on. So I was participating in the starting of this subject with professors in Japan, professors in the States, and also colleagues in Europe. Obvious way to apply these materials is biology and biomedical applications. So I'm now, in the last 5 years or so, very much involved in biomedical applications of magnetic nanoparticles. We're very interested in using the particles for as image, contrast image agents, also for hyperthermia, because these particles, because of the size, are superparamagnetic particles. So they can transduce alternating magnetic field into heat at distance. And these alternating magnetic fields can pass the tissues, the human body, without damaging the human body. So if you have particles inside of any organ, or imagine a tumor attached to the cells of a tumor, I can hit the particles without damaging the rest of the tissues and the rest of the cells. Also, they can be very good as a contrast agent. It's like for resonance imaging. So it's like if you put a light in the specific cells. So the idea behind all this work is to have a very, very early diagnostic of some cancer tumors at the time where they are starting, so when they are microtumors, and also just to operate them at distance without touching the patient, because you burn the cell. Actually you don't burn, you produce a heating enough to let the cell suicidize, to let apoptosis. It's like the cell makes seppuku. many moments. Also, there are moments that you feel very frustrated because to be a scientist means to be in this kind of cars that goes up and down very rapidly. Sometimes you are in the skies, and sometimes you are in the hell. I have had many good moments, and I have also difficult times when you are struggling to get something done, and your problem resists to solution, and so on. You are frustrated. At the same time, you are very stimulated to go on. Mm-hmm. When you get the solution, it's the glory. I mean, you are very happy, and you feel that it's fantastic. Well, I'm delighted with the people and the group I'm working in at this moment. Also, Koshi Sensei. Very alive group, very nice people. As always, I have to say, I love Japan. This is my, 13th, 14th time I've been here in Japan. I love Japan because of the country, because the beauty of the country, the beauty of the heritage it has, the history, the sense of art. But I like the people as well. People is very nice here in Japan. Coming to the lectures, particularly you asked me about graduate lecture. Well, then probably they didn't know me. I mean, a group of 30 students attending my first lecture. They were a bit embarrassed probably or something. But I found that they are probably too silent, too passive. Even when you ask, I was asking, can you understand me? Nobody responded. And that was very shocking for me, because I come from a culture where people freely says yes or not, or waves the hand, or raise the hand, or whatever. The program I'm involved in, the program that has invited me to come, and I'm very happy to contribute to this program, is a very good program to help the student to contact foreign professors and to practice English, to listen, attend to lectures in English, lectures that are given in a very friendly way, because I'm very careful to teach in a very straightforward manner. So it's a good opportunity that is not going to happen again when they attend a conference. In a conference, the speaker, myself, I'm being a speaker in a conference, I don't care about how well I understood in English. I speak for people who I assume they understand English very well. So in this case here is a very good opportunity. And for a scientist to speak English nowadays is a must. So you have to be a good scientist. But if you cannot communicate your achievements, most of what you achieve and you know is going to be lost. So you need a vehicle to communicate. And nowadays, in the world we live, the vehicle is English. So you must be good in English.